disaster going on here. This is why I have such a hard time doing videos. Because it's a simple project, right? I'll make couple videos, a video, nice video, make everyone happy, and it becomes a calamity. First off, my transistor here, the only transistor or FET in the unit, I tested it with this and it has an auto section. Well, anyways, I got a short between one of the two pins and I know that's not right. And then I test it in diode mode and it's definitely got a short. And then I test it in my Hickok meter right here, this fancy thing, and it says definitely it's bad, NPN bad NPN. So I don't know, do I trust that now? Do I test it in another tester? Oh, and I tested it in my new fancy tester, which is I really like this thing. The Hinsry, this thing, Finsry, yeah. This thing's actually really nice. It's an oscilloscope, and it's got the little test component thing. Little sweet unit. Anyways, not about that. So that tells me it's nothing. It's bad. It's garbage, whatever it is. So, brand new component shows up just totally trashed out dead. And it's one that I'm not it says AGI, AFI, something like that on the top. I have it here. And ALJ, I was real close. 2302. Okay? So, anyways, that hurts. We'll fix that. I get all the LEDs put together and, well, let's see what's going on with the LEDs. Well, one of them might have a short, or all of them have a short, or is the board shorted? I don't know. But I have all the gaps all cleared out, all of them here. Now, cleaned it all up. And if you look at my power supply right there, I'm putting 1 amp into it and I got 0.1 of a volt. That's a dead short. Now is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to burn it up, obviously. I'm trying to find out where the heat is, because I don't want to have to pull every single one of them, because I actually really need like a milliohm type tester. So I don't know. I tested the LED. Did I test the LEDs? I might not have, actually. I don't think I did before I put them in fact. Alright, the board is stone cold. If you guys can see that. So I mean, this is how it always happens. And it's something simple I'm going to do a quick video on. Production. I mean, I get nothing ever done. This is like in real life too. This happens. It's like I'm not supposed to do this stuff, I swear. But we're going to get through it because we have to. And that's just the way it is. So that's the way it's going to be. No more whining, right? So we're going to say, I think that the board has got a short in it. Because, and here's why. When I'm testing these, I have one that starts just flashing. One on the edge. So now I got this laid out with them all numbered, and I'm going to do, first I want to find heat. I want to find heat in this board, and I know I can get heat by putting more amps into it. If I get like 2 watts, I should start getting some heat. Or if there's a couple now, maybe with them so close to the board, the straw hat types. I think they're straw hat types. I don't know. They got a dome over the top. They're like a dome top. maybe I was on the leads too long on a couple and they shorted out because I heat them a bit. Which, if you watch that video, I was doing. I mean, it's a simple LED board. It can't be that hard to solder and not frig it up, you know? No heat yet whatsoever. Gotta get... Oh! What's that? Sometimes you get tweezers in here. Yeah, and you can pick them up. Maybe this end. And maybe I'll have to... It's probably right where my connection is. I'll bet you. Oh. I do have something going on here. I have two things going on, in fact. Right there. That's between... It's actually starting to light up the pads. I don't think there's any way I'll be able to show you guys on cam. I'll really try hard to, but... with the glare and everything, it's just so hard. And then the thing wants to calibrate. Maybe I can block the light. Oh, that's bad right there. I can see the spots in it. Jesus Christ. I'm going to solder wires into it. I'm not playing dick around the dog anymore. Solder 2 wires into it, then it's in it. To win it. Win it good. Win it. Win it good. I think this is just... I don't think it's coated wire. At least it probably is, but we'll try it anyways. Alright, a little bit of schmutz. I'll back you out so you can see. I'm so famous for doing that. Schlub. Where's slaughter? Slaughter. You know what? I actually want this to be like a couple inches away so I don't have to worry about it showing heat like it was. Gets me out away from the board. Alright. It's stuck. It's stuck. I can't tell you how many times I actually have to like dig around and look or make just bare copper wire. Like I don't like I have some, but I just forget where I put it, or it's like the wrong size for what I want. There we go. I'll stuff this and get some nice on it. So that transistor's really got me befuddled. I looked it up to also, and it shows it shows NPN FET, NPN FET. The third one says NPN PNP FET. But anyways, I took a picture of with the phone. So, but I mean, for it to be, it doesn't matter. It's like 8 volts. Okay, 3 amp, 8 volts VGS, or 6 to 8, something like that, and then 3 amp to 20 volt. That's what it was. I was fighting to get it. Like I said, the translation thing, and then it didn't want to. I was just fighting everything, so I just took a picture of the screen of the main things I needed. Yeah, that's spinning in there. That's quite a solder I got. Slaughter solder. Well, maybe it'll hold. What's the worst that can happen? Ha ha. Right? Wink, wink. Okay. What? What is going on here? Now the short's gone? It's got to be the power supply. What? What in the windy world? Let me solder them in a little better. There's no way that this short just disappears like that. Impossible. Look at these bent out too, so they can actually work in our favor instead of against my favor. Don't work against my flavor. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I'll pull up here. I'll throw this into a tester quick just so you can see for yourself what's going on. Quick tester, this one I think. No, this one has the battery in it. Sorry, I got the thing on my mouth. No, I'm an idiot. Bleep. Bleep. It's gonna say, bad component failed. What's it say? Oh, double resistor. That's never ever good. I mean, look at that. 1.13, so pretty much almost a dead short, and 312 ohms from 1 to 3. Let me flip it around. It's going to read perfectly fine now. NPN with a or a P channel with a G channel and a N spot. Yeah, right. So yeah, I mean that's it. That's not good. Maybe if it was like that might work if it was switching, like say, yeah, switching. Duh. What's the word I'm trying to think of? It's a big word. Oh, big words hurt. Triac, like a triac. Different, but I don't think it is. And like I said, the paperwork says it's NPN, and it came right up like that, instantly. Okay, let's put some heat to this. Get this thing hopped up. It's just off to the side here, because that's how I work. So we got plenty of heat. Put some flocks on it. Easy, whirly bird. Whirly dervish. Squirrely dervish. Oh yeah, she's hot. Make sure I get it. There it goes. See it wick right in then? It just sits, it just sits, it just sits till the copper gets hot enough in the middle, and then it that one kept moving, I think. As it was doing before, it was sliding. Sliding. Yeah, see, it still spins. Spinny. My own worst enemy too, because I really should have been using this solder iron to put them in instead of that little bit bigger one. I can't imagine that spins. I mean, I was on it way longer than this one. Yeah, that one's tight. There it goes. Okay.